Hey, this is Stephanie Von Meyer with No Rest to Success. Today we're going to be featuring the founder of Creative Soul, David Mann.
I've been a professional hairdresser for a little over 13 years. So I was 19 and I was working in Boca Park, and that's when I first started doing hair, right before I was 20, and now I'm 33 and I've been doing it ever since. I really love the feel of Vegas, and I think it's a really good environment for fashion in terms of people always want to be trendy, people always want to be up on style. I've lived here for probably over 20 years now, so this is just a place that I feel most comfortable with. It feels like home. Vegas feels like home to me, and so that's why I chose Vegas. And I think it's blowing up. I think Vegas is on the scene. Like, we're right neck and neck with some of the big time cities out there. I don't think it's just doing your best when the occasion calls for it, but I think it's doing your best even when no one's watching. I think when you understand that whether you're on stage in front of 5,000 people or you're doing the most simple kid's haircut, that you want to do it with excellence. And that drives me, and along with seeing other people that are passionate about the industry. And just, I love when someone devotes their craft, and it devotes all their energy into their craft, and really tries their best to do the best they have the capability of doing. That's what drives me. It is truly better to give than to receive. It feels so good to give back. Like, it feels so good to educate. It feels like something that, it almost feels like something I was supposed to do to a certain degree. And I love getting educated. I love learning something new. I love the idea of evolving. I think it's valuable to be behind the chair. I think it's valuable to be behind the chair and to educate at the same time, because you see both the spectrums. You get to see the problems that you run into as a hairdresser. You get to learn how to educate better. Like, even teaching a small class, you take a couple things that are like, oh, okay, I get it. I could have done this better, or I could have done that better. So yeah, I think that there's a lot of value in both. If you're educating 100% of the time and you don't work behind the chair, there's a chance that you could lose sight of how it really is to be behind the chair. I think education's good for that, to be refreshed, to be inspired. I think education's good for community. I think it's good to build teamwork. And it's good for everyone in the salon to come together and experience that, because not only are you learning from the educator, you might be learning from another stylist. I feel like if you don't evolve, you'll get left behind. I really like questions being asked. I like when someone's like, oh my gosh, I get that. So whatever you call that, that's what I like. I like the aha moment when someone gets it. They're like, oh my gosh, I get this. And so that's kind of how Creative Soul was started. It was birthed with an idea, and I was like, let's run with this. This idea could be amazing, and I think if I didn't do it, I would have regretted that I didn't do it.